So, once again, happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. November the 13th. If I didn't say the date yesterday, it was November 12th. I'm sorry. I forgot to say the date yesterday. I just realized that. I'm sorry. But today is Friday, November the 13th. And today we're doing part 3 of my 3-part series on the family structure. But this is still the Study of Colossians video series. But this is just a mini stop. But today we're going to be looking at part number 3 of the family structure. And we're going to be looking at children. And it will be video number 28 in the Colossians series. So when you're looking up the playlist, this will be video number 28. But yet it'll still say 26, part whatever. I thought Monday's going to be video 29. It's going to be 27. That's what it is. It'll be 27, but it'll be video 29. That's the only difference. From here on out, the numbers in the parentheses are going to be different. They're going to be. Monday's going to be 20. It's going to be 27. The Study of Colossians 27, and then it's going to be saying 29 of 33. That's the only difference. I know I said a few days ago I talked about having there's another one that's going to be talking about the business structure, and there's like 2 parts on that. So. But today we're going to be looking at the children. We're going to jump back to verse number 20, where yesterday we did 19 and 21. But verse 20 says, "Children, obey your parents in all things, for this is well pleasing unto the Lord." So it's certainly worth noting that the command for the children's obedience is in the context of a godly wife and mother and strong leadership by a godly father and husband. If and when both parents are setting a godly example, then the children are given greater freedom to obey and more likely outcome of stable maturity. However, this instruction is part of the timeless 10 Commandments and therefore independent of the eternal circumstances of the family. Children are to obey their parents in all things, and even though the parallel verse in Ephesians 6:1 includes the qualifier "in the Lord," that's where I heard that one, Ephesians 6:1, because you got Ephesians 5:22 and 23. It lists the fruit of the Spirit. Then you jump to chapter 6, verse 1, and talk about children obeying their parents. That's the one I remember. That's the one I'm remembering. But, which is the emphasis throughout. The emphasis throughout is on obedience. That is, when children obey their parents, the outcome is a longer life than otherwise. Exodus 20, verse 12. Ephesians 6, verse 3. Because obedience is well-pleasing to the Lord. Amen? So this most basic of behavior begins in the home and is either enhanced or disdained by the parents. However, the responsibility lies directly with the children to obey those who have the initial authority over them. In broken homes, single-parent homes, and absent parents aside, obedience lies at the core of all human relationships. Amen? And if a child embraces obedience in spite of circumstances, his or her life is more likely to succeed in school, in business, and in all social endeavors. And obedience is an ornament of grace and chains about the neck for godly children. Proverbs 1, 8, and 9. And will bring favor and good understanding in the sight of God and man. Proverbs 3, 1 through 4. Abraham is cited for his godly care for his children, who because of his leadership would keep the way of the Lord to do justice and judgment. Genesis 18:19. And lastly, it is the obedience that is well pleasing unto the Lord and brings about the fulfillment of life long on the earth. Ephesians 6 verse 5. Amen? So there you see the family structure. On Tuesday, we talked about the wives and mothers. Yesterday, we talked about husbands and fathers, what their duties were. And today, we talked about, lastly, children and what should happen. So, I appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed this 3-part series. And stay tuned for tomorrow's video. For Saturday, November the 14th, we're going to be talking about the sleeper. And we're going to be starting with Ephesians chapter 5, verse 14. So stay tuned for that one. Sorry for that quick flash, but I got interrupted again before I could finish my video. So, hope you enjoyed watching. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video. And I love you, and I appreciate you. Stay safe out there, people. Stay safe. That's all I can say. Have a great rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.